You will absolutely not call me a sellout. You will absolutely not call me a hypocrite. You will absolutely not say that I pick and choose while also name dropping Juvia's place in my comment section. You absolutely not. I will absolutely remind y'all, absolutely not. Because it sounds and looks crazy.
How insufferable do you have to be as an influencer to block your own followers just for congratulating you on getting married?
Hey y'all, so as the newest member of the Blocked by Jackie Aina community, I thought I'd go over a list of reasons why she's blocked people in the past. Buckle up, we're starting off strong here. Number 1, blocking people for calling out that she incorrectly pronounced a French word and her responding with, "You're black, you shouldn't even be speaking French." Told y'all we were starting off strong. Number 2, this one's a classic, blocking people for calling her auntie. Right. Number 3, blocking people for saying they miss her old YouTube intro. Number 4, blocking people for calling her out on her military propaganda. In case y'all forgot, she was a little veteran. Yeah. Number 5, blocking people for asking where she got her towel from. What a nice lady. Number 6, this was the craziest one to me, blocking people for congratulating her on her marriage. She went on a blocking spree, actually. Literally no other context. Congratulations, blocked. Yup. And last but not least, blocking people for asking her when she's restocking her candles. This is not a normal woman, y'all.
Jackie Aina is undoubtedly one beauty influencer who is very tone-deaf and biased, and she does not really care about the black community. And I'm not even saying this just because of the Patrick Tar situation that she's currently involved in, but Jackie Aina is the type of black woman who attempted to profit off of something that literally cost the lives of her own people. In 2020, while the world was indoors, Jackie Aina's people, Nigerians, were out on the streets protesting against police brutality and extrajudicial killings we were facing at the hands of our own armed forces.
iPhone X gone. We ain't robbing, we ain't stealing. What's the issue? Why they killing us for no reason?
History books can't wait to tell of the generation that spoke up for justice. Protests with spaces online. Hashtag the tweet and hold vigil on trend tables.
In the course of this nationwide protest, a Yoruba phrase arose as a verbal symbol of the protest. This phrase was called "Sorosoke," and it means speak up or speak louder. And this phrase became the official slogan of the protest. It was a politically charged phrase that we used as Nigerians to encourage one another to speak up about the injustices we were facing. But in October 2020, the protest turned very dark and very bloody, because on that day, Nigerians decided to gather at one of our major roads in Lagos, called the Lekki Toll Gate, to protest. Now, knowing fully well that we were protesting against police brutality, the people who gathered at the toll gate went there holding the Nigerian flag, because we thought surely the Nigerian armed forces would respect the flag and not shoot at us. But then Nigeria is not America. And in the evening of that day, videos flooded the internet of the Nigerian flag thoroughly soaked with the blood of Nigerians who had been shot by the Nigerian armed forces for protesting peacefully.
They're shooting us! They shot 2 people! Oh my goodness! See somebody else. Everybody look at this. These are the bullets that were falling by our side that we were dodging.
I regret to inform you that it has gotten much worse. I say all this to show you how sacred the slogan Sorosoke is to Nigerians. And Jackie Aina herself did not even lend a voice to this struggle. But guess what? 2 years later, in 2022, Jackie Aina circled back like a bad habit that is difficult to kick. She picked the slogan Sorosoke and slapped it on a candle she produced and was trying to sell.
Sorosoke in Yoruba means speak up. Basically, it's another way of saying stand for something or fall for anything, period. When I first smelled the scent, it was bold, and I wanted it to give a name that kind of matched the energy of what I was smelling. This is actually a true sandalwood scent. It is bomb. The sandalwood is also beautifully layered and supported with cardamom, one of my favorite notes and ingredients. So it's woody, it's bold, it's powerful, it's a little creamy because it's sandalwood. Speaking up is important, but you can never do it alone. I felt really inspired by the fact that it was layered and supported with these other beautiful, stunning notes. Like the sandalwood is the star, but it's really the cardamom and the musk that's just making the magic.
She was trying to profit off a viral slogan, not considering the sweat, the blood, and the lives that were lost under the banner of that slogan. And she did not even realize how tone deaf her actions were until she was massively called out on the internet and forced to retrace her footsteps. Thank God she listened to the backlash then, tendered an apology, and stopped the production of the candle. But what happens when Jackie Aina decides not to take accountability for her actions? What does she do when she is criticized and has no real response to the call-out? She lies, she accuses the person of stealing from her, and she tries to ruin the life of the one who dared to question her. This was abundantly clear in her altercation with a YouTube commentator called Paige Christie. Now before we continue, I implore you guys to please like the video and also drop a comment before the video ends. Come on, it's free and it will be of real great help to me. Thank you, now let's continue. In 2018, Jackie Aina announced that she was doing a giveaway, only for it to fall through because she claimed that the winner was pestering her about when she would get the gift she won. So Jackie decided she would not give this person the gift anymore and she called off the giveaway. Paige Christie felt something was off with this arrangement. She thought it was fishy and she made a video about it. Now Jackie Aina, the blocker of fans and the deleter of comments, felt triggered by Paige Christie's video and weaponized this platform's copyright policy against her. After this, Jackie Aina made a video mentioning everything about Paige Christie except her name, conveniently hiding under plausible deniability because of what she was about to do in that video. In that YouTube video, she referred to Christie as a creator who she was in a copyright battle with, and then accused Paige Christie of hacking her account and stealing over $1,000 from her, without any proof, mind you. Now, of course, no one else was known to be in a copyright tussle with Jackie except Christie, so everyone knew she was talking about Paige Christie. So the expected result of this is that Christie started to get a lot of backlash, to the point where she had to come out to debunk these false accusations leveled against her by Jackie Aina.
After I called out Jackie Aina for abusing the copyright system in order to get rid of negative critique, Jackie Aina decides to come forward and just make up a complete and total lie about me in front of the world. She uploads a video, I think if I've got it, I'll post it here, where she basically says there's this YouTuber who I had a back and forth with over a copyright claim. Anyway, this YouTuber stole $1,500 from my bank account because she hacked me. When I tell you, the amount of hate it was that I was getting on social media was insane. Her fans were rabid dogs. I was getting attacked like the worst way. And I feel like this is a prime example of somebody misusing their platform. Now after all of this, I was able to, without a shadow of doubt in my humble opinion, prove that I didn't take money from Jackie Aina. Barely pays the mortgage. Flat out doxed myself to Jackie Aina. I said, what you've accused me of is a federal crime and is a criminal crime over here in the United Kingdom. If it's international wire fraud and identity theft, that is criminal. Go to the goddamn police. I gave her my name, I gave her my number, I gave her my house address. Jackie Aina also claimed that my husband was a hacker. He works in telecommunications. He might be able to fix your server, but he can't hack you. And this was all based on a video I did where my husband was reading code. So because my husband has the ability to read code, he can hack somebody. Like, it's just the cognitive dissonance was like out of this world.
When it was found that Jackie had lied about the whole thing, the internet turned on her. But instead of apologizing to Christie, Jackie Aina quietly deleted the video and moved on after attempting to ruin the life of someone who disagreed with her. This is why I don't believe that Jackie Aina cares about anybody but herself. Yes, I know she has curated a reputation, which she now denies, of being a freedom fighter for black women. But if you look at Jackie Aina's digital print carefully, you would realize that what she does is selective activism and that she is also a hypocrite who does not live by her own words. Because if she wants creators to be credited for their work, why did she intentionally discredit another creator while using her video in her content? Is it because this woman is white?
I'm not one to start drama, but just hear me out. This is Jackie Aina's newest YouTube video. As you could see, this is how many subscribers she has. There's a part in this video where Jackie preaches about giving credit where it's due.
I really don't mind people using the tips that I share because that's why they're there. That's literally why I post them. I post them to you guys' benefit, but it would be nice to be credited, you know? And I'm sure other artists probably feel the same way. But anyway.
Now here's the issue. How are you about to react to my video in your YouTube video and then blur out my username? Now keep in mind, this is a sponsored post, so she's not only making money off AdSense, but also a sponsorship with NYX. Meanwhile, she's stealing content from people like me who have to wake up at 7 a.m. to go to their 9-to-5 job. Anyways, I commented and this is what she said. I don't care about anything but the fact that you intentionally blurred my username out of my own video.
Now, knowing all of this, I am not surprised that Jackie Aina threw Painted by Esther under the bus.
And see, Patrick Tal, what kind of irritates me about this launch is why didn't we get this in 2020? Where were you at when the founding forefathers of YouTube coined the phrase soft glam? If you were there, you were there. If you know, you know. And it wasn't until Makeup by Ariel went on Patrick Starr's YouTube channel where he finally showed this technique. And ever since then, it is exactly how I've done my blush since then. You're probably thinking, what the hell are you talking about? The way people have applied blush over the last, realistically, 6 years has drastically changed. Patrick does really emphasize the cheeks, the flushness of it all. And so basically, Patrick Ta said, you rang. And his latest launch are his liquid and powder transition blush duos. 2019 and 2020, Jackie would have ate this up. No, excuse me. Would have chewed. I would have. I'm yapping, but it matters to me. I'm the target demographic. Now, I don't know if we need to go this far. But you know what? I'm gonna try it. This is between us, girl. Is it between us? Because it's looking very loud. The whole point is it's supposed to be discreet. A little bit of a jump scare, I don't know. Now, the purpose of doing a transition blush, where the concealer and setting powder meet and the blush, there's something that we put right in between to make it seamless so that you don't really know where the blush starts and where the concealer ends.
Jackie Aina is not a selfless person, and if supporting a person does not serve her, she will not do it. I mean, she has ties with Patrick Ta, and Painted by Esther, on the other hand, supports a brand called Juvia's Place, who Jackie has personal beef with. Bear in mind, Patrick Ta said himself that he was inspired by Esther to do transition blushes. Now, after being inspired by a woman, he co-opts the idea.
I created a 3-step blush technique to give you flawless blush every single time.
And makes a move to monopolize the phrase transition blush, while Esther is left shaking in a video trying to defend herself.
What I don't like is, I don't like being scared to say things, because you know how easy it is for them to angry black women, us. I'm actually getting tired of constantly being spoken for and being scared to speak because I am a black woman. And it's not even about being a victim. It's about, this is just how it is. The second you say something, you instantly look disgruntled and angry and all the things. I'm not angry. My life is amazing. God is good. I have a great life. I have great clients. I have great family. I have great friends around me. You know, I'm very happy and fulfilled, and it's taken me a long time to get here. I'm actually trying not to cry and probably because I'm also sick, it's hard for me to get my words out. But what this whole thing is particularly strange to me, because I spend a lot of my own money and I spend a lot of my own time and I spend so much effort doing something and honing something. Nobody can say, I've actually never one time said I started anything. You cannot find me a singular tweet, proof, anything that I have ever said I started this. That's silly. I'm an artist, and I come from my goal is to constantly reference artists like Kevin Aquan and Danessa and Pat, and how they move with grace and how they move with intention and intentionality. So when I do things, I'm aware of what I'm doing, and I'm aware of where I want to take it. And what I don't like is when people try and rush you to do things. You're silly because you didn't patent it. You're silly because you should have said it was your... No, because I'm not given that grace to fully take ownership for anything, because it instantly is met with, well, you didn't start it, or you didn't create it. How dare you? So I've just never even claimed that, right? So that's that aside. The second part of it is I have had really weird experiences with Patrick. This is not... All my friends know. They can attest for me, because I speak about this to them. The weirdest one recently, because I want to say there's been about 2 or 3. The weirdest one recently was, I was in LA. I get a booking request from the other half of Patrick Tar. So it's not just him. There's another half of him, which is Rimi. I don't want to mispronounce her name. I genuinely don't know how to pronounce it. So she asked to book me. She's messaged me. She's texted me. She's got my number through a hairstylist I just recently done a collab look with. So I've accepted the request. I don't normally accept requests directly to me. My agent handles that. She has asked to book me for a do and go. A do and go means you do it and you leave. There's no in between, right? It's not a one-to-one lesson. It's not a teaching lesson. It's none of that. It's you do it and you leave. She has booked me, and then on the day of the booking, I get a text from my agent. Oh, so-and-so, her name, wants to record you doing the glam. To which I said, no, that doesn't sit right with me. That's not what you're booking me for. That's not what the nature of the job is, you know? So I cancelled that booking because I found that very strange. Like, why would you want to record me doing my work? No one does that. You can see the kind of people I work with. None of them have ever asked to do that, because it's just not a thing you do. If you want to learn, if you want me to teach you, then that's a different service. So that is conniving. And there's been a lot of conniving. There's a lot of conniving things that happen in the industry, but I will never speak about it, because honestly speaking, I don't care. I am an artist. My driving force is to create and share it. And my end goal is to teach, is to spread my knowledge. I cannot leave this earth. That is a disservice to God. I cannot leave this earth harboring my knowledge. My goal is to spread it. I'm not a gatekeeper. I have timelines for things. I'm getting also sick of that narrative that you gatekeep. You didn't know. Actually, I have intentions to teach and to spread the knowledge. I am within my rights to decide when I do that. Yeah, you don't get someone to do that. I do the work. I spend my own money. I spend thousands of my own money constantly buying new products, testing new products, experimenting. A lot of the time when I post, as of late, it's because I bought all these fancy new things that I want to try, and that's my own pocket. Nobody's giving me that for free, you know. So that's what hurts me, is when people come on here, they don't know me, they don't know my work, they don't know how hard I've tried for this. It's already hard being black, being a woman in this industry. You have to genuinely fight twice as hard to get just half of what you deserve. Okay, I'm naturally not a boastful person. You cannot find me. Genuinely, I will give if you can find me where I have said I'm the inventor, I'm the creator, and all these things, please present the proof. And what I will lastly say, I'm genuinely grateful for people that see me. I'm grateful for the videos and the people that are defending me. That I've been crying all day. I'm sick and I'm crying. It's not fair. I'm trying to actually heal my body. I don't need all this stress, okay? What I will lastly say is the timing of things is very convenient. I posted a tutorial with COSAS, and in that tutorial, I said the holy grail, the secret ingredient is using a powder puff. He's also done the same thing, conveniently after. I don't care about the timings. I don't care. My thing is, if that was really the crux of your technique, you would have made a powder puff. You make brushes. It's not hard to make a powder puff, you know? It's very easy, actually. It's the easiest thing to make. If that was really a part of your thing, a part of your, a key ingredient in how you do something, he would have been marketed it. Let's be for real, you know? It's not. So I'm getting tired of constant chitter chatter. It's annoying. It's very annoying. And it's annoying from people that don't work as hard as me, don't suffer as much as I do in this. To constantly have this chat is jarring. It's actually annoying. Please keep me out your mouths. Stop talking about me, please. I'm so frustrated. I'm so beyond over it. But God bless every single person that sees it for what it is. God bless every single person that sees me for what I am, that sees my work for what it is. Again, I'll reiterate, listen, I did not start anything. I am 29 years old. That would be ludicrous of me to claim ownership for anything. But what I did do, and what you will not belittle, is my influence, babe. Google me, actually. Google all the publications that know how to credit me and they know how to credit the artist that they see is resurging something. Google me. That's all. That's it.
So here's the thing. I'm never going to support Juvia's Place. There's never going to be a scenario where I will turn on my camera or my phone, recommend the products, endorse the brand, ever. I don't even really like mentioning the brand because they've proven before they cannot take constructive criticism from me specifically. I'm also never going to tell you guys collectively as consumers and as viewers to use or to not use a brand. If you feel a way about Patrick Ta, Patrick's cool, but that's your business. It is not my job to fight his battles, and it never will be. If you guys collectively don't want to support Patrick as a brand, you absolutely have that right. But what I think is extremely ironic and problematic, and you know there's an issue when I get to pointing that finger, you will absolutely not call me a sellout. You will absolutely not call me a hypocrite. You will absolutely not say that I pick and choose while also name dropping Juvia's Place in my comment section. You absolutely not. I will absolutely remind y'all, absolutely not. Because it sounds and looks crazy. Now again, I really don't typically care about what y'all use as consumers. When the founder said what she said about me, which was absolutely deplorable and disgusting, mind you, in response to a comment that was very professional. If you know, you know. If you were there, you were there. If you weren't there, you probably shouldn't be in this discourse in the first place. And if you're confused, this is in regards to my last video. I don't normally tell people what to do because it's not my place to. But if you're gonna tell me what I should not be using, you for damn sure better keep Juvia's Place out of my comment section. Because the hypocrisy and the irony is very loud. Speaking of pick and choose, it's very loud. Very loud. And I'm not the only person who had an issue with Juvia's Place. But y'all do love them blushes though, don't you? Right. Hey, twin. Yes, it's the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing. All I'm hearing in my last video is that it's absolutely okay to disrespect me. Somehow I'm supposed to be immune to it. Somehow I'm supposed to look past it and let it go. But you want me to be at the forefront of every crusade for everybody else. Y'all, I keep trying to tell you I am a person and you will treat me accordingly. Regardless of whether you agree or not, it's really not up for debate. I really don't care. If I don't support a brand, I'm not going to write for them. And no, I absolutely will not platform a brand that has categorically disrespected a number of different Black women, myself included. When we talk about disrespecting Black women, I'm included in that discourse, period. Any other questions? Like, I'm confused on how so many of y'all are confused. There were way too many layers of discourse to this new launch from Patrick Ta. This is the specific one that I have a problem with. I genuinely have a problem with people holding me to a standard that they refuse to hold themselves to. So a lot of y'all need to start looking inward. That starts right now. Actually, it started like maybe a year ago, but no, you will not come on my page and bark orders at me and demand things of me that a lot of y'all don't even do yourselves. So why y'all continue? I won't be. Good luck.
Jackie Aina claims that she's not fighting Patrick Tarr's battles, but that is exactly what she's doing when she's siding with him against another black woman that he has ripped off. But sadly, this is who she is, and she most likely will never change. If you think I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, and if you think I'm right, let me know also in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.